Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I am Amelia Larasati. I will explain about politeness. In everyday life, people communicate with each other to build relationship for different purposes, and the way how we communicate with each other is influenced by the degree of intimacy, or how well we know the speaker or hearer. According to Brown and Levinson, politeness is the way to convey the utterance as polite as possible, which in this case is needed to minimize conflict with others. In Japanese culture, for example, we use polite language when we speak to older people, and for the same age people, we use casual language instead. This situation is related to what is called as politeness. Brown and Levinson define praise as the public self-image that every member wants to claim for himself, and they divide praise into positive praise and negative praise. Positive praise: the positive and consistent image people have of themselves and their desire for approval. For example, your friend asks for a ride to the airport. Based on the example, it can explain that positive praise means you think, I better take him because I want him to like me, and I want the reputation of being a reliable person. Negative praise: the basic claim to territory's personal perception and right to non-distraction. The main focus for using this strategy is used to assume that you may be imposing on the hearer and intruding on their space. Therefore, this automatically assumes that there might be some social distance or awkwardness in the situation. For example, apologizing, being indirect, not cursing, and impersonalizing. In conclusion, we can say that negative praise is the need to be independent, and positive praise is the need to be connected. Utilizing this notion of praise, politeness is regarded as having a dual nature, positive politeness and negative politeness. Positive politeness is expressed by satisfying positive praise in two ways. First, by indicating similarities among interactants, and second, by expressing an appreciation of the interlocutor's self-image. And then negative politeness can also be expressed in two ways. First, by saving the interlocutor face, by mitigating face-threatening acts, such as advice giving and disapproval. Second, by satisfying negative face by indicating respect for the addressee's right not to be imposed on. In short, politeness is expressed not only to minimize face-threatening acts, but also to satisfy the interactant's face regardless of whether an face-threatening act occurs or not. Brown and Levinson outline four main types of politeness strategies. First, belt on record. The least strategy or complete absence of politeness. It doesn't attempt to minimize the threat to the hearer's face. Often using such a strategy will shock or embarrass the addressee. And so this strategy is most often utilized in situations where the speaker has a close relationship with the listener, such as family or close friends. Second, positive politeness. Positive politeness strategy addresses the positive face of the interactants and implicates solidarity and closeness with the hearer. It can be accomplished with various ways, such as jokes and familiar address terms. Third, negative politeness. Negative politeness strategy addresses the negative face of the hearer. It indicates some respect for his or her freedom to be undisturbed. The last is off-record politeness. Off-record politeness or indirect strategy used in direct language and removes the speaker from the potential to be imposing. It contains ambiguity, as there is more than one interpretation of the utterance. Example: Belt on record, close the door. This includes a request with a belt on record strategy. The speaker will most likely embarrass or make the hearer uncomfortable due to addressing them directly or through direct comment. Positive politeness. Close the door, okay? She or he have common ground. It tries to minimize between them by expressing friendliness and solid interest in the hearer's need to be respected. Negative politeness. Will you close the door? This used in direct speech acts, and these have freedom to action and might be awkwardness in this situation. Negative politeness. Will you close the door? This used in direct speech acts, and these have freedom to action and might be awkwardness in this situation. And then, off-record politeness. Did someone leave the light on? This removes the speaker from the potential to be imposing, and he or she cannot be blamed to have committed to a certain intention. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.